What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Scorpio for the month of December 10th to December 20th, 2020. Take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to your story, you can find all the information for how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. If you like the content that I make and you would like to support me, please go smash the like and subscribe buttons. Without any further ado, Scorpio, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera, like always for you, so let's get right to the reading. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords, Strength Major Arcana, and then the Seven of Pentacles. These are kind of very, very easily read together. The Nine of Swords represents anxieties, it represents demons, it represents waking fears. It really just is an anxiety card. It is an inner self fear. It doesn't always have to mean that something is realistically happening to make you feel like this. It is anxiety. But we have acknowledgement here of this. So I feel like you are self-aware of this anxiety because the Strength card paired with this represents that you are working on them. So I can even read this in the way where you are conquering your fears because they came out together. I still think that you are suffering from anxiety, and I can ask why later. But the main thing that you need to know is I see you working through this steadily. I think it's going to be like a moment at a time type of thing, like you take this day by day. But the Strength card, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck because it's done a little bit differently than other decks. And I love the artist's interpretation of this. So in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, we have a woman hoisting a lion's mouth open and sticking her face in there to kind of show her test of courage, of bravery, of she is being very poised and calm, and she is doing this in she is being very brave in a manner. And the demon, the lion represents her fears and anxieties. So in this sense, when she is riding either into or out of battle victorious because of the battle regalia, I think I'll charge full speed ahead, let's go. She is riding into battle with her lion, representing her fears, representing that not only are her fears fighting for her, they are chained to her. Look, he is on a tether. She's being controlled by him, no, he is being controlled by her. She has the control over her anxieties in the situation. And having him on that tether, having him on that leash represents that she is guiding him. She is taking hold of that anxiety and she is making it work. This is representing of doing your own shadow work, representing doing your shadow work. It represents taking care of your own inner problems. It represents getting help in some situations. It represents taming and quelling those fears. Now, when I have the Seven of Pentacles following this, the Seven of Pentacles is this card of reaping what you have sowed, but it is still too soon to reap the full effects of this. So this is a patience card. It represents that you have basically done all the farming needed in this. You've tilled the soil, you've sowed the seed, you've planted it, you've watered it, you've let it grow for months or weeks, however long it takes to water the specific thing that you are trying to do. But it represents you've been every day, you've been adding to it, you've been working on it, you've been growing it. And it's a warning in the same vein where if you're growing this fruit, if you're growing this flower, if you're growing this plant, and it's just about to bear fruit, it's just about to blossom, it's almost as if the warning is, don't snatch this from you before it is too soon, because it's almost like picking this flower, eating the fruit before it is ready to be eaten. You've taken out all of the work by acting too quickly. So the overall energy that I'm getting here is to have patience with inside of yourself. This is actually a really, really good spread. It represents you are definitely aware of your anxieties, you're taking a very good handle of them, and you are working patiently through them. You also know and are aware that this is going to be something that takes more time, and as a progress report, you are doing really fucking good. You acknowledge that with inside of yourself, but whatever the situation is, it is still too soon to be picked, so continue working on it. Now, I am going to ask directly, what is this fear linked to? Why is Scorpio having this fear? Okay, it's happening because of a new relationship. Somebody has come in and offered you a hand, an invitation. They're offering you either an apology. Somebody is coming in that is new. It's a new way of love. Okay, so you have your fears over either this person, maybe you have fears of specifically this relationship or specifically fears of just relationships in general. But I see it being handled calmly. I see you acknowledging your fears and being afraid, but I also see you working through this. Where does this lead Scorpio after the Seven of Pentacles? Where does the situation go? This All right, this is perfect. This is actually an insanely good progress report for you if this is a relationship. For some of you, it can still be, if the relationship part doesn't resonate with you, don't take it that way, because I feel like half of the reading that I just did is very specific to your own inner demons, but a lot of you are going to be experiencing these fears because of a new person coming in and either presenting you with, oh my god, like I have fears about this, or just some sort of anxiety when it comes to this. However, this goes in a really good direction. This is really brand new, so it's a little bit too early to tell. But the Two of Cups, I'm going to leave it like this because this is gorgeous. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. Now, when I speak of soulmates, I like to kind of disclaim that it's not the same thing that everybody thinks a soulmate is. A lot of people have this idea that a soulmate is somebody that comes in, it's one person for your whole life, and that is not how that works. My ferret is my soulmate. I believe that your soulmate is somebody that you are a soul that you are supposed to meet. It does not have to be a human soul. It can be an animal soul. It can be a spider soul, an ant soul. No, maybe not an ant, but you get my point. Is a soul comes in to be with you during this lifetime, and they can be here for as long as a few seconds to your whole life. They can be your best friend, your parents, your boyfriend, your romantic partner. But it is coming out with love, so this is going to be somebody that is a little bit more romantically inclined. However, it's walking eyes across the room with somebody and knowing that that person and you, there is something special there. Right now, it is really early to see exactly where this goes, but it is going in a good direction. I see a lot of progress. I see you taking this very slowly, and I also see this being fostered and returned. This is really good shit, Scorpio. I'm so glad to read this for you. You have no idea. I will see you on the flip side. Peace out.